mga boss. Sa video natin ngayon is we are going to discuss solving problems by means of derivative. So we are going to apply or use the different differentiation formulas in solving for a certain problem. So let us start. Problem, find the slope at the point indicated. So we have here a function y is equal to x divided by x squared plus 4 at a given point 2, 1/4. So ano yung una natin gagawin? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to differentiate the function into its first derivative. So first derivative. Bakit first derivative? Just because the slope m is equal to dy divided by dx, or simply equal to y prime. And y prime is the first derivative of the function. So yun yung reason why we are going to differentiate the function into its first derivative. So let's start. So derivative of y, that is y prime. Derivative of this. So we're going to use the formula, differentiation formula. Okay. U, or derivative of u divided by v. Why u divided by v? Because x divided by x squared plus 4 is in the form u divided by v. So we have v du divided by dx minus u dv divided by dx all over v squared. So yung formula na to is gagamitin natin to differentiate this. Okay? So in this case, our x is u, our x squared plus 4 is v. So, gamitin na natin yung formula. So, v, that is x squared plus 4, that is our v, times du. What is our u? X. So, derivative of x, so that is 1. 1 times x squared plus 4 is x squared plus 4. Okay? Minus u. What is our u? X times dv divided by dx. Our v is x squared plus 4. Kunin natin yung derivative nito. So, may dalawa tayong term, iisa-isahin natin. Una yung x squared. So, gagamit tayo ng formula na u raised to n. Derivative of u raised to n. Bakit u raised to n? Because x squared is in the form u raised to n. So this is equal to n u raised to n minus 1 du dx. Okay? So itong formula na ito, gagamitin natin sa pag-differentiate ng x squared. So we have our n is 2, our u is x. So n is 2, u is x, n minus 1, that is 2 minus 1, that is x na lang, times du, or the derivative of x, that is 1. So 2 times 1 is 2, x times x is x squared, 2 times x squared is 2x squared. Okay? Next, derivative of 4. So what is the derivative of a constant? That is 0. So plus 0, or pwede din hindi niya ilagay because 0 na naman siya. So pwede din hindi na ilagay. So divided by v squared, our v is x squared plus 4. Squaring it, we have quantity squared. Next, we can simplify our function kasi pwede natin makombine si x squared and negative 2x squared because they are similar terms. X squared minus 2x squared, that will give us negative x squared plus 4 divided by x squared plus 4 quantity squared. Since our slope is equal to y prime, so we substitute m, or slope m, to y prime. This is now x squared plus 4 divided by x squared plus 4 quantity squared. Now, since we are asked to solve for the slope or find for the slope, so anong gagawin natin? Ang gagawin natin is we're going to substitute the value of x of a given point sa ating function. So we have 0.214. So this is our x, this is our y. This is the x coordinate, this is y coordinate. So the x coordinate is 2. So yung 2 lang yung gagamitin natin to substitute sa ating equation. So we have m equals negative of x is 2 squared plus 4 divided by 2 squared plus 4 quantity squared. Simplifying further, we have negative of 2 squared, that is 4. So negative 4, not positive 4, because the base of 2 is still 2, not negative 2. So 2 squared is 4. So negative of 2 squared is negative 4. Plus 4 divided by 2 squared is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 squared is 64. Negative 4 plus 4, that is 0. Divided by 64. 0 divided by 64, that is 0. Therefore, the value of our slope is equal to 0. So we have second problem. Find the points where the tangent is parallel to 0x. So we are given a function y is equal to x cubed plus 6x squared plus 9x plus 7. So this time we are now looking for the points. So ang gagawin natin is we're going to differentiate the function into its first derivative. So first we're going to derivative of y, that is the y prime. Next, derivative of x cubed. Again, we're going to use the formula derivative of u raised to n, that is n, u n minus 1 du dx. So we have n is 3, so this is 3, x, n minus 1, so 3 minus 1 is 2. Derivative of x is 1. So 3 times 1 is 3x squared. So that is the derivative of x cubed, 3x squared. Again, we're going to differentiate 6x squared. So 6 is a constant, so dito muna siya. X squared, again, we have 2. That is our n. So 2 minus 1 is 1, so x na lang yung natira. Then derivative of x is 1. So 6 times 2 is 12, times 1 is still 12. So we have 12x. Then, derivative of 9x, we know that derivative of x is 1. So 1 times 9 is 9. Derivative of constant 7, that is 0. So 0 na siya, wala na siya. So we have a y prime is equal to 3x squared plus 12x plus 9. So anong gagawin natin next? So since the tangent line is parallel to 0x, since 0x has a slope equal to 0. Since parallel siya dito sa ating function, sa slope ng ating function, it means therefore that the slope of our function and the slope of 0x are equal. So equal silang dalawa because they are parallel. Parallel natin nilang slope. For perpendicular, that is the negative reciprocal. Since they are parallel, so therefore their slope are equal. So since m, slope m is equal to y prime, and the slope of 0x is equal to 0, therefore our slope is also equal to 0. So our slope is also equal to 0, and y prime is also equal to 0. So we will substitute 0 to y prime. This is now 3x squared plus 2x plus 9 equals 0. So we substitute the slope 0 to y prime. Since we're looking for points, gagawin natin next is we are going to solve for the value of x. Since we are given a quadratic equation, so we are going to use factoring method. So para mas madali, kung na-notice nyo, yung constants ng mga terms natin have a greatest common factor. So anong greatest common factor ng 3, 12, and 9? They are all divisible by 3. So we are going to divide this by 3 to simplify our equation. 3x squared divided by 3, this is now x squared. 12x divided by 3, that is 4x. 9 divided by 3, that is 3. So simplify na po natin. So mga boss, next is we're going to factor this. Okay? So the factor of x squared is x times x The factor of 3 is 3 times 1. We're going to add 3 plus 1, that is 4. So the factor is x plus 3, x plus 1 equals 0. Now, since na-factor na po natin yung function, we're going to do next is we are going to apply the ZPP or the zero product property. What is zero product property? We are going to equate each factor to 0. So we have factor x plus 3, we're going to equate that to 0. Other factor is x plus 1, we're going to equate that to 0. So what is the value of x here? So x, applying APE or the addition property of equality, this is now x, negative 3. The value of x here is negative 1. So we have two values of x, that is negative 3 and negative 1. So what shall we do next? Since we are looking for points, kinakailangan natin kunin yung value ng y. So ang value ng x natin is we are going to substitute in the original equation to get the value of y. So this is now y equals, so una is x, substitute x equals negative 3. So this is y equals negative 3 cubed plus 6 negative 3 squared plus 9 times negative 3 plus 7. Okay, so we have negative 3 cubed is 27, negative 27 plus negative 3 squared is 9 plus 6 is 54. I mean times 6 is 54. Negative 3 squared is 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times negative 3, that is negative 57 plus 7. So this is equal to negative 27 and negative 57 is negative 54 plus 54, this is 0. What's left is 7. So y equals 7. So we have points here, negative 3, 7. Next, we will substitute x equals negative 1. So we have y equals, to our original equation, negative 1 cubed plus 6 times negative 1 squared plus 9 times negative 1 plus 7. So negative 1 cubed, that is negative 1 plus negative 1 squared is 1 times 6 is 6. Negative 1 times 9, that is negative 9 minus 9 plus 7. Negative 1 plus 6 is 5, minus 9 is negative 4, plus 7 is 3. Right? Negative 3, negative 4 plus 6, right? 3. So your y is 3, therefore we have point negative 1, 3. So therefore, the points we are looking are points negative 3, 7 and negative 1,